Hello, in this video I will be discussing how to write the body of your essay. So generally speaking, academic writing has three sections. Most of you probably are aware of these by now. Firstly, you have the introduction, which of course introduces your essay topic and whets the appetite of the readers. Secondly, you have the body of the paper, which is the meat of the essay, provides details and main evidence of your argument or theme that you laid out in the introduction. And this is what I'm focusing on today. And thirdly, you have your conclusion, which summarizes your key points, reiterates the argument that you made in your introduction, and importantly, leaves a final impression for your readers. So as noted in this short video, I'll be talking about the body of your paper. This is where you include most of your description, your analysis, and your evidence. It must connect with your introduction. Indeed, if I'm reading just the body of your paper, the arguments or themes which you've laid out in the introduction should be clear to me in the body. The body should be structured. It ought to clearly follow the pathway which you laid out in the introduction. In the video about writing introductions, I gave a silly example. I said to you, imagine that I'm writing an essay called Why Everyone Should Own a Dog. Let's return to that example now and talk about how we would then build the body of the paper. So here's an overview of the parts of the introduction for this essay, which I've showed in the former video. Now I'm highlighting the argument and pathway in the introduction to this particular essay, which I covered in the other video. Now the body of my paper needs to clearly draw these out. So indeed, I might choose to create one paragraph for each of these pathway points listed here. So I might have one paragraph in which it discusses how owning a dog benefits psychological well-being. Then I'd have a second paragraph that talks about how dog owners are safer than non-dog owners. And thirdly, I'd have a new paragraph talking about how dogs are valuable assets which render their owners more likable by their communities. However, you might ask, what if the information that you want to include for each pathway covers more than a paragraph? You might decide to make each pathway a section rather than just a paragraph, so you can expand it beyond one paragraph, make it multiple paragraphs. So for instance, let's say I've turned pathway point 3 into a section, and I've broken it down as such. So section 3 talks about how dogs are valuable assets which render their owners more likable by their communities. And I have two paragraphs here which are going to draw out this section. I have one paragraph talking about how dogs make humans seem more friendly because dogs are generally friendly. And then I have a second paragraph which talks about how dogs are accustomed to routine and will therefore compel their owners to be more organized by this routine. So that's the end of my short video on how to write the body of your paper. If you would like to know how to do the introduction, the conclusion, or indeed how to write a strong paragraph, please do see the relevant videos. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them below this video here, and please do subscribe to this channel. Thank you.